All right, so I ordered some of these. These are really cool and they're color coded, which makes it even better. But they're non solder, slide it in, put the wire in there. Of course, you got to strip it like that, boom, boom, and it's hooked. And then the other side will come out over there. So I could mount these, I don't know, somewhere like this or somewhere like this, or on the system itself, but I never have to worry about soldering the wires, which is not a big deal, but quick connects. That's kind of what I wanted to do with these next set of coils. And this will allow me to take these coils off of the ring. And so probably what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to glue a plastic bar and just put this guy right there like that, or right there like that. And that should work perfectly. Oh, yeah. All right, let me get going with this, and I'll see you shortly. All right, so this is what they're going to look like. It's probably overkill. Come on, focus you. But it works good. I realized that I couldn't put it on the opposite side, because the tube's got to go through there. So I have these two. I think I showed you to these last week. And I didn't think they were going to come in handy, so I bought a box of these with the proper crimping tool. But it turns out these work really good for small wire. But yeah, I slide this inside here. I'm not going to do it now. I'm trying to film. And clamp it down. And I've already tested it. And I've got, what is that called? I've got the beep. I forget what it's called. And I know that, what's his name will remind me of what it's called. Oh man, I'm drawing a blank today on everything. I forget his name. Check out the tweezers I made with my 3D printer. Pretty cool, huh? Anyway, let me get going on these other ones. I've already got, so you can see, I don't know if you can see that, see a little piece of plastic I glued in place, one of these little pieces of plastic I had left over from one of my old builds. But I think this is going to work out just fine. All right, stay tuned. Continuity. That's what it was. But it works great. I just checked it and it works fine. And this will give me plenty of space for the the coil housing tube. And I can quick connect different configurations, 2 coils, 1 coil, 3 coils. I'm having one as a pickup coil. So yeah, stay tuned. I just wanted to get that in there, Mr. Law, because I knew you'd hear that I couldn't figure out continuity, and you would write in the chat continuity, which is cool. I dig it. So I've got 2 of them done. They look really nice. I really like the way these look. Very compact. Working on the 3rd one. But I wanted to tell you really quick that when I took the ring apart to take off the old coils, it turns out that one of the magnet sets, so there's 2 magnets, spacer, 2 magnets, one of the magnet sets was actually in there backwards, which I found really surprising because I thought I was very careful. I used my pole finder, okay? South. One of them was backwards. And I was like, whoa. And yet it still ran. You guys saw it last week. It still ran. So I'm kind of puzzled by that. I guess just having, yeah, I'm puzzled by that. I figured that one would I guess it really doesn't matter if you think about it. It probably didn't run as good as it could have had they all been in the right direction. I don't know. We'll find out today. So I have a little bit of a dilemma. Not really. It turns out that I'm going to have to secure the coil to the coil housing. It's too loose, and it will move around once the coils are energized against the magnets. So the decision is, do I put them like this so that they're facing forward, or do I put them on the top like that? I think I'll put them on the top, because that should still give me, yeah, I think that'll work. All right. Yeah, it'll be okay that I had to glue those. I could still do a quick connect, because these are really easy to print. So I can print multiple ones of those along, obviously, with more coils and change them out that way. I think it's a lot better. I think they came out a lot better than this. This was definitely a prototype. This is more of a somewhat finished product. And remember, I've got 2 different gauge wires on there. This is 26, I believe, and these 2 are 24 because I ran out of wire. So I don't know how that's going to affect the performance, but it should be all right. I really like the way they came out. All right, Spaceman, it lives again, but with the new and improved coil setup with these quick connects. So I have them all connected. The coils are connected in series, just for this first run. I know you had mentioned, or Sky Collection had mentioned, I should run this. I should run 3 separate circuits all in parallel through their power. But I want to just make sure that this guy works again. I mean, everything, it should be fine. I just want to check out these new coils. I didn't think that when I put this together that I should have put the 2 similar coils down at the bottom and the higher gauge at the top. I wasn't thinking when I did that, but I don't think it'll make too much difference. But let me get the JL hooked up and see what happens. So I got some disappointing news. For whatever reason, I can't get it to run. I think maybe the magnet that I thought was backwards wasn't. So I need to take the whole thing apart. I've checked continuity with all the coils. Everything seems to be fine electrical. I don't know what the problem is. I know these coils are big enough. They're the same. They're actually better than these coils. I don't know what the issue is. I think a couple of the magnets may be backwards in there. I don't know if I'm going to have enough time today to take it apart and try to figure out what's wrong. Very puzzling. Yep, I just ran a check with my, where is it? I just ran a check. There it is. There it is right there. See? South. Wait, where was it? Yeah, there it is right there. This was one of the ones I took apart. I'm going to have to take this apart and redo all the magnets. This time I'm going to color code them. Can't believe I can't get the magnets in there correctly. I'm going to get it done today. So I figured let me test it first while I have it apart. And yeah, it was definitely some crossed over, so that answers the question. If only one set of magnets are messed up, it won't run. But as you can see, these coils are running fine. So I'm running this off of 2 coils. And the coils are connected obviously in series. But once I get it together, hopefully I can run the puppy in a different configuration. Anyway, so it was the magnet. It was a backwards magnet. So I've got 2 coils hooked up, running off of 1 circuit. I have to fix my other circuit. Let me turn it down a little bit. All right, let me turn it off. So it does work. Oops, sorry. I forgot I was recording. It does work, and it works well. It works really good with these coils. I do have a damaged rotor. It cracked and I had to just glue it shut. But these coils are working really well. And again, I've got to fix one of my, where is it? I think I put it away. I blew the capacitor on one of my really good JL94 circuits. I also have 2 other ones that have the third, oh, here it is. You can see I blew the cap on that. I think the transistors are okay. So I just have to unsolder the cap and put a new one in there. But it does work and it looks freaking great. Spaceman, good job. How do you like these new coils, huh? With these little snap. So what I should do is see if I can run 2 coils and 2 circuits in parallel. The coils in series, but the circuits in parallel, and see what that does. I don't know if I'm going to do it today, but it's working, man.